Hi, my name's Andreas, and I'm an astronaut with the European Space Agency.
When you're weightless in space, you're not using any energy. You're not using any of your muscles or any of your bones. Floating, completely free in weightlessness is absolutely effortless, which is why it's that much more important that you exercise every single day in space in order to maintain your cardiovascular fitness and in order to maintain your muscle mass and your bone density. On board the space station, we exercise 2 hours every single day on a variety of machines. This right here is our exercise bicycle called Cebus. It's a stationary bike, a lot like what you find in a gym on Earth, except there's no saddle, there's no handlebars. And so to bike, we simply get on here. We have cycling shoes that we can clip into the pedals. And once you're clipped in, away you go. It's pretty easy and pretty comfortable too. What you might notice is that the stationary bicycle is attached to a free-floating frame here behind me. This is a vibration isolation system that helps to isolate the device from the rest of the space station because we don't want any vibrations to pass from the machine into the rest of the structure, where it might affect the scientific research that we're conducting, which requires weightless conditions. And that's why every exercise device is mounted on a vibration isolation system, like the one you see behind me. Another way that we can maintain our cardiovascular fitness in space while at the same time maintaining our bone density in our lower body is by running on a treadmill. Now you might notice that the treadmill is mounted on what we would call the wall, meaning that I'm facing the floor when I'm running. But since there's no such thing as up and down in space, it doesn't really matter. You just have to kind of get used to the visuals of it. I can start the treadmill, and off I go. I am now running.
Finally, we have our advanced resistive exercise device, which we can use to maintain our muscle mass. Again, you might be wondering, how can you lift weights when everything is weightless? And the answer is, we're not really lifting weights. What we're doing is we are working against a vacuum contained within a pair of cylinders. And so the bar that I'm lifting is mechanically connected to the platform that I'm standing on through two vacuum-filled cylinders. I'm working against the vacuum and feeling the force in the bar. And we can do many, many different types of exercises. In fact, we can do almost all the different exercises that you can do in a fitness center on Earth. We also have a bench for bench press, for example. And by pushing against the bar, I can lie down on the bench and do bench presses. And those are the three ways that we can maintain our physical fitness while in space on the International Space Station. We have our stationary bicycle, we have our treadmill, and we have our resistive exercise machine where we could do a whole host of strength exercises.